Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge and welcome back to Academia School Simulator, where of course we're back at the very lovely Cupboard College. And last time out we bought ourselves a whole new big bit of land. We bought ourselves lot number 3. It was very expensive, was lot number 3. It was 75,000 monies, and to help us fund this we could have waited. We could have sat and waited many days, but because I'm impatient I wanted to get kind of stuff going and buy the land and get blueprinting, get planning. So we took out a little bit of a loan, but it's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. We can pay this back. So we currently owe $75,802 to the bank, which is okay. We can pay this back relatively easily. As time passes, I mean, we're getting 24 grand a day currently. That's what we're getting at the moment. It does fluctuate a little bit depending on how much of the very fancy top-notch food we order. But yeah, we're getting between sort of 15 grand and 25 grand a day, depending on what's going on. So we can pay this back, no trouble at all. It'll take a little while. It'll take a while to get the money, but that should be okay. And it meant that we could indeed buy the land, and we took all the trees off it, of course, and all the shrubs and stuff like that to recoup a tiny bit of cost, and then we could get building. And so far we've got this. We've got the orange walled building with the very garish kind of red flooring in here, and then we've got ourselves not too much in here at the moment. I mean, everything's got floors. Again, I'm always taking that as a bit of a win. So we've got ourselves a couple of extra councillors. There we go. So Brandon Turner and Walter Bennett. We kind of watched these guys last time. They didn't really do much in the way of counselling. There was not much counselling going on with these two. I mean, currently, what are you doing? Brandon is resting from a hard day's work of not doing anything, and Walter is reading a folder. He stood in the filing cabinet for some reason reading a folder. But okay, so I'd like to see those two actually doing something today. It'd be nice if we could see them doing some actual work. We might have to put in some more monitors. People have pointed out that we might not have enough monitors going around catching people in order to get all the sort of, the troublemakers actually sent to counsellors. So we might need to invest in a few more monitors, and that's fine, that's okay. And then we've got ourselves a science lab. And that is all we've got over here right now. But of course, we're going to fill this up with various special rooms, so computer rooms and whatever that's going to be a library and a music room and various other bits and bobs. Now, people in the comments, thank you again, comment section people, have pointed out that this room, or this room, I suppose, doesn't really make much difference, we've got the wrong flooring in one of those. Whichever is going to be the music room needs to have nice wooden floor, and I think I'd actually look like I'd planned to do that there and then did it entirely wrong, which sounds, that sounds about right. So let's get this sorted. Let's put in the nice wood panel flooring in here, and that can be a music room. There we go. And so the hope is that we put in all these specialty rooms, so we get in an extra science lab and an extra music room and an extra this, that and the other. So we get all those things in, and that means that our students have got extra places to go, which should stop them being quite so bored, because we've had a couple of students drop out now, in fact maybe more than a couple, that have dropped out for the fact they're being bored. They think that the school is boring, which I think is harsh. I think is very harsh. It's got massive school parks. It's got loads of stuff for people to do. It's got many common areas, many cafeterias. It's got lots of stuff going on. But the students seem to think it's a bit boring. Let's actually go and check actually satisfaction. Now that's interesting. Now everybody's having fun again. Everybody thinks this school is the funnest of all the places. Somebody couldn't get food, which, fine, that's your fault. There's plenty of food places for you to go to. But yeah, 5 people have dropped out because the school is boring, or it was boring. I mean, maybe this building has made it not boring. Maybe the lovely oranginess has appealed to the kids. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, but that's the hope. If we put in lots of specialty rooms in here, then that means that we might reduce the boredom levels a little bit, because, there's more places for them to go at break times and down times or whatever. So that's kind of the aim. That's the aim, that we reduce the boredom levels. We do need to get all of these rooms in, however, which might take a little while. I mean, we have got 20 grand. We've got 20 grand. I mean, they're getting on with this slowly but surely, just putting all the different bits and bobs of flooring back in that they should have had. So there we go. Well, do you know what? We're looking at the music room now. Why don't we just put this in? Let's get the music room sorted. Let's get this in right now. So music room. So let's drop that in there. And let's get some stuff into here. So music. Let's put that. I've gone past M. There we go. There's M for music. So we definitely want to have many chairs. So let's have them facing away from the door. There we go. So when you come in, we want to have 24 chairs. Okay, lovely. That's the amount of chairs sorted. Then we can have a chalkboard just there, facing sort of toward the chairs. And then we can have some pianos down the side of here. So let's have 3. Let's have 3 pianos, and then we'll have some cabinets across there and 2 cabinets there. There we go. So that should be, when the little builder guys come in and actually get building, that should be a valid music room. Also, last time we did make some ambitious plans over here to get some more running tracks and courts in and all that kind of stuff. Do you know what? When they've done that, when they've got the music room in, maybe we'll expand this out a little bit. Because, yeah, it's going to take a while for them to get this done. Because all that is going to need to have grass put down behind it. There's no grass behind that fence. That's a bit shocking, isn't it? How come I'd not noticed that before? Good grief. Yeah. Okay, so then let's get this whole bit sort of with grass in it. Hang on. Is that going to work? Yeah, that should be fine. I was just looking. There's not much distance there. There's only enough space for one sort of grass tile, whereas normally I like to have 2 because it spaces it out a little bit. But that's fine. That's okay. We'll have to put up with that. So there we go. So we'll put grass all the way down to there, I think. Down to there. I think that little booply noise meant that our music room is now a valid music room. Hooray! Right, there we go. So some more places for people to go and enjoy some music. And it's got the lovely wooden floor. Because yeah, a while back in this series, I wasn't really sure what flooring to put in a music room. And somebody in the comments did say, yes, wonderful. If you could put wooden flooring down, it's good for acoustics. Yes, put that into music rooms, please. So there we go. So, I mean, it's probably not as acoustically good as the music rooms over here, because this building here has wooden walls as well. So, you know, they must be very, very sort of good for acoustics. But still, it's okay. Wooden flooring, it's better than nothing. Okay, let's get them. Oh, they're going to take ages to do that, aren't they? They're going to take a long time to do that. Oh, also, we need to remove that fence. But I think what's going to happen is they're going to remove everything, aren't they? Even if we go to fences and remove or demolish, they are going to take down everything, aren't they? Okay, that's fine. We'll have to put up with that. That's something that we're just going to have to deal with. It's a bit of a fiddle. Oh, they love taking the stuff down. Oh, hang on. They're not taking everything down right now. Could we stop them taking down? Or are they actually just going to do the fence? Right, don't go and do the ground. Oh, no, they have. They've just done the fence bits. Oh, there we go. Maybe that's a lesson learned. Maybe just go to all and demolish. It demolishes all, which would, you know, make sense. Whereas if you go to fence and demolish the fence, from this particular button, it only takes the fences down, which would be an entirely logical thing for it to do. Okay, good. Well, there we go. Right, so there, we have running track here, a court here. Not really sure what to do with this space here, because we can't fit another court in, unfortunately. So I don't really know what to do with this, unless we just have the path going a bit wobbly. We could just have the path going out a bit. Why don't we just do that? And then we can fit 2 courts along here, and the path can kind of cut out round the side of the court. Somebody dropped out because the school is so boring. It's not, though, is it? It's not whatever your name was. I feel betrayed every time that comes up. We've put together this wonderful thing, and people are saying it's boring. Someone else has dropped out because it's boring. Hang on, let's deal with this random event, and then we'll go and see why everyone is suddenly so bored. Hang on, what's this? One of your former students returns with a donation. Yeah, we could get £1,000 or we could get 100 prestige. I'd rather have 100 prestige. Donate it to charity, please, my good student friend. Word spreads about your generosity of spirit. 100 prestige comes to us. Thank you very much. Yeah, okay, now hang on a minute. Hang on. So now 12 people think it's boring again, even though not that long ago everybody was utterly content. The school has just become more boring by just existing. I don't understand. So again, yeah, lots of people in the comments were pondering what's going on there and saying, oh, is it this? Is it that? Is it the other? I think it might just be, I think it's just where the academia game is working at the minute, because this game has been updated a number of times since I actually started this particular school. So this save game is probably running several, it started on a version that's now several versions behind where we are in the current game. So maybe there's some little sort of, things aren't quite tallying up with the old version and the updates and all that kind of stuff. I'm not entirely sure, but I imagine it's got to be a little bit of a glitch or a bug or something, because I don't know how the kids can be bored. There's 12 gazillion things for them to do. There's libraries and common rooms. There's so much stuff for them to go and do. I'm not entirely sure what more we can offer them. We can't really offer them anything else. I'm not entirely sure what they would like. I don't know. I mean, but please let me know. I mean, the principal's down here. We'll put a little box outside here, and you can just post in your suggestions entirely anonymously if you'd like, and just let us know what would make it more fun. I do not know. Okay, yeah, let's try and work out this bit here. So that's how big a court is. So let's go to the lovely blueprinting tool. So it needs to be 11. Was that right? Was that 11? Yeah. So if we then get that one there, so if we go, well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's how big that court needs to be. So then let us get this and let's get the floors. Let's go outdoors, actually. There we go. It's the paver floor. So let's leave the nice gap of 2 because I do like the nice gap of 2. So that's going to come across there like that. And then we're going to have ourselves, that's going to be grass. And that is going to be grass, probably over to there. And then maybe we have a bit of a gap over the edge there as well, like that. And yeah, how are we going to do this with fences? So then we're going to have to get, where's the round bit? Round, round, round fence, like that. And then, do we want it flush to the fence? No, let's leave a nice gap. Let's leave a nice sort of little gap just there. Why the heck not? There we go. So we'll have it a bit like that. The other thing is those courts are not going to have a gap, a sort of a fence in the middle, which those ones do, but only because they also have a walkway going through the middle. I don't know if they will have a walkway or not. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with this bit of the building. Do you know what? That's probably fine. That's okay. I think we'll muddle through with that there. So let's go back and go to build, grab ourselves the paver floor, and then we will bring, so if that's the fence, so we'll bring that down like that, and then we can have a nice gap again with, oh no, hang on. No, that's not a 2 gap. Hang on. No, wait there. Undo that bit there. There we go. So there'll be a nice gap there of some grass and some grass and some grass. And I can't think where that bit is, but there we go. I think it's something like that. Has that got grass on it? Probably not. It probably has now. So I think that looks about right. I think, I thought they may have all gone home, but no, it's not quite home time yet. So it's going to take them a little while to get around to this. They're going to be doing that a little while. Okay, someone else has dropped out because the school is allegedly boring. However, somebody else has been told to behave properly, which is quite good. So we have only 3 delinquents. Right, let's grab ourselves a couple more monitors. We'll just go monitor and monitor. So let's just drop at least 2 more in. And they can currently just be sort of roaming monitors. We are going to need to get some more janitors and monitors up here, aren't we, at some point? But right now, let's take a look at what we want to do with the sandstone wall building. Because yeah, this also needs a little bit of blueprinting. So a while back, we unlocked this just here as part of one of our research things. So we've got ourselves an expanded student population up to 700 students. Now, we're not near that right now. I mean, we're not miles off. We're kind of hovering around the 500 mark, when everyone stays in the school. Obviously, people are leaving, so that number is coming down. So, we're not too far off, but we are going to need to get some more classrooms in because we've got this little bit of land here, and then we've got lot number 4, which is the same sort of size as this, but again over. So, another 30 tiles that way. And that's it. We will have no more room left in the school. So we need to make sure that we get ourselves plenty of classrooms in to actually get up to that 700 total. So what I need to do is, if we get ourselves, I mean, what have we got now? Hang on. Right, where are we? There we are. So if we have ourselves 120 students, I am on my phone looking at my calculator. So 120 students in each year times the 4 years, that's 480 students. So that means that we've got ourselves a gap of, and here we go, math with Penge, 700, that is 220. So 220 divided by 24, because that's how many students we have in a class, that is another 9 classrooms. So really, 9 classrooms is going to be an odd number for us to deal with. That's going to be a really weird number. I suppose we could have an extra senior classroom. We could have an extra senior classroom and just go, hooray, there you go, senior classrooms are in. Brilliant, there's one extra one just there. And then at the start of each year, we could just bring in a load of extra seniors, I suppose. That wouldn't be so bad. That would be okay, wouldn't it? So what we're going to need is, we're going to need at least another 2 lots of classrooms. So we could put 1 lot in here. So I'm thinking we expand this building out a bit, maybe to come up to here, and we could bring it across that way in kind of weird shape or something strange. And then, yes, so we can have ourselves 4 more sets of classrooms in here, so 1 of each year group. And then maybe over here, that building could come round. So when we get ourselves lot 4, that building can hold the other 4 lots of classrooms, and then possibly 1 other classroom as well for the extra student numbers there. So let's have a look at what we can do with this here, because they're still busily working away. They're working very hard. Good job. Oh, hang on. Have I missed out? I've missed out a strip of thing there. Well, how come that has even happened? Right, bring that down like that. There we go. A bit more money spent. We've not got loads of money left. Right, so lovely blueprinting tool. Wall outline. I kind of see this coming all the way over. Kind of see that coming all the way over to there, and possibly maybe it could end over here. So maybe the sandstone building could be. I mean, that's gonna be a bit of a boring shape. I mean, our other buildings are they've at least got, bits that stick in and out and stuff like that. I mean, that one hasn't, but that one isn't finished yet. But yeah, that one's an irregular shape. They've all got slightly odd shapes. I kind of feel like we should do the same with this. I feel like this should be a slightly more interesting shaped building. Otherwise, that's really quite dull. Maybe in the middle, we could put a school park in the middle of here. That might be fun. So have it as kind of like a C shape. That might be quite interesting. Okay, so just go with it. Go with it. Let's just see if this is actually going to work. So we could sort of do something a bit like that, sort of. And then put a school park in the middle, have some classrooms here, and then have some special rooms. We're also going to need some corridors and what have you, so people can get to where they need to go. I quite like the idea of that. That looks good. Hang on. So if we did it exactly like that size, if we did that there, how wide are these rooms here? They are 8 wide. Okay, that is interesting. Another student set straight by counselling. Well done. Because those rooms there, they're 7 wide. And they fit everything in absolutely fine. So could we fit all of the classrooms along here? Could we fit them all over here? Have a big common area up here, something school park, and then some more special rooms down here? Oh, if we could do that, that would be wonderful. So that's 8 wide. So yeah, so it would be, they'd have a little bit more room than those rooms there. That would be fine. Unless, I mean, how wide are those ones? They're all 7 wide. Why don't we just make it 7 wide? We could just expand that out a little bit and have a slightly bigger school park or a slightly bigger corridor. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. Let's bring that down. So get rid of that. Get rid of you. Then expand the wall out by 1 like that. So go like that, and then have the 2 there. Oh, now I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, now I've just done it. I've done it entirely wrong. Okay, hang on a minute. Hang on. Right, there we go. Like that. Look. So that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then there, and there we go. Like that. I think that's what I was trying to do, and really didn't. And then we bring that. Let's say we put that there. Bring that like that. Bring that down like that, and that to there. Right, how sort of long are these? So they are 9. Okay, so can we fit all of those in? Yeah, I don't think we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So put a wall along there. That is 1 classroom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A wall along there. No, we cannot make that work that way round, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wall along there. Yeah, we can fit 3. So we could fit 3 classrooms there. Maybe. Hang on. How wide is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8. Oh yeah. Hang on a second. That could be a toilet or something. A very small toilet, but a toilet nonetheless, or something else. I mean, a toilet is the only thing that I can think of that would work as that size. That's fine. That can be a loo. That's okay. We can put a toilet just there, and then the final classroom could go up here because they are 7 by 9. So if we get ourselves the wall outline, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So put that out to say 10 because they need obviously a wall going up the side. That could be the other classroom. So 1 there, 3 there. That is 4 classrooms in this building, and it's going to have a weird kind of C shape to it. I like that. I think that's going to be good. And then a park can go in here. And then, of course, we've still got space out here to do various other bits and bobs. So we're going to buy that bit of land eventually when we get there. I think they've finished working on that as well. I think they have finally finished working on all of that stuff we told them to work on. Okay, good job. Good job, builder chaps. Let's then look at what we want to do down here. So how are we going to do this? So if that went across like that, could we get ourselves some decent size? I mean, yeah, we could just go like that. There you go. And say that room is, 9? And that's 10. So yeah, that can never be equal, but that's fine. So that can be then 2 more special rooms. We could put science lab and a couple of science labs or whatever, a computer lab or whatever in there. And then up here, have a big common area. So a big common area, in fact, to help with the fun, everybody, to help with the fun that you're so sorely not having, even though you're looking really happy. Everyone looks delighted, but, no fun apparently. So that could be a common area. 3 classrooms, toilet, It's not the biggest of toilets, but it will do the job. And then, yeah, another classroom there. Outdoor area just there. Lovely, lovely. And then 2 special rooms down here. I like that. I think that's going to work very, very nicely indeed. Oh, I'm really pleased that has kind of panned out quite nicely. I like that. Okay, right. First thing then, I just want to get this wall in down here. Now that we know that the sandstone wall is going all the way across there, let's just get that built. And then we can take this kind of ugly fence down. Put the grass on that side. In fact, you know what? We could even put a door in along here somewhere. Once this is all constructed, we could put a door along there, which might be quite nice. And that's another way into the school, just along here somewhere, just to go into this corridor bit over here. That might be quite nice. Right, end of the day, which is quite good because we're down on our money a little bit there. Let's actually go to here. Let's go to fences. Let's remove the fence like that. And then floors. Oh no, outdoors. And can we have grass put along there, please? Thank you. I mean, yeah, you won't finish it now, but it's on your work sort of list for tomorrow. It's on your list of jobs to complete for tomorrow. Take down fence, put down grass. One thing I was looking at was the grants we've got available. I just sort of went in to check what there was left. So there's school expansion 500. That's fine. We'll get there at some point. When these classrooms are done and we've got teachers and what have you, we'll get to 500 students. That's absolutely fine. This one here I was looking at, so Achiever, you get 10 grand for it, which is very good indeed. That is a nice amount of money. And 10 prestige as well, which is lovely. But you have to complete 25 silver achievements. And I thought, well, how far along are we at doing any of the achievements? So I had a quick look at the silver ones here. So there's 29 available. We've done 21 of them. Some of them, however, are quite hard to get. So this one here, fire 500 staff in all your schools. I mean, that's quite a lot of firing. That's a lot of firing going on there. I mean, we fired 34. We're not really going to get that one anytime soon. That one we could do. The doctor department. All departments must have a doctor's degree teacher. I think that's the one with the 3 sort of rosette things. So I think it's bachelors, masters, doctors, and then whatever the fancy sort of the famous sort of teachers are, the named ones. So I think we can do that because 2 currently are in there, so we can get 4 more of those. We'll get that eventually if we keep playing for a long, long time. So, I mean, I think this one we can do. So that pushes up to 1. So that's 22. That one's going to take a long time. This one here we'll get to sooner rather than later. So that's 23, I imagine. And then create 25 routes. We can do that. 3 more routes. So that'll get us up to 24 silver achievements. But then the last one is going to be pretty hard. This one here, school closure. So get a game over from running out of money. Yeah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen unless we do something incredibly, incredibly stupid. But then it's a game over anyway. So, I mean, the game will end. So that's not going to help. Skeleton crew have only 1 worker, 1 cook, 1 monitor, and 1 janitor. Well, that's going to cause the whole school to implode. So our only sort of last hope is to earn $50,000 from vending machines. We've just gone over half. We've just gone over half of that. So this is actually quite hard. These are really hard things to get. So, yeah, I don't think we'll be seeing that anytime soon. That 10 grand would be amazing. We could just lop 10 grand off of the money that we owe the bank. But yeah, it's not going to come anytime soon, I'm afraid, because, yeah, they're just really hard to get. A goon's been chased away. Okay, cheerio, goon. Right, let's get these in. Let's get the 2 running tracks in and the 2 courts as well. Let's just get this sort of stuff set up, and then we can put the fencing in and we can kind of finish this little area off, which would be quite nice. So let's get ourselves... Do you know what we do need? Why has it done that? Hang on, I want to pause it. Why did Space bring that up? Spacebar is paused. Why did you do that, Academia? Don't scare me like that. I wouldn't mind putting the a wall across here, just because students might then shortcut out and go to these things across here to the running tracks or whatever. In fact, where are you going? Where you're getting a musical instrument? Are you? Are you really, Kristen Azure? Are you? Because it looks like you're stood in the middle of a field. Yeah, you're shortcutting through. I wish they'd just use the paths. Use the wonderful paths that we've given you. Give these nice paths. Oh, there's a bit of blueprint there. Hang on. Erase the blueprint. There we go. In fact, you know what? Yeah, all that blueprint can go up there. We don't need that anymore. Bye-bye, blueprint. Right, we want to keep this for a while. So, are we going to be able to afford both of those? How about we get 1 running track? I can't remember how much they are now. They're only 3,600. Actually, that's not too bad. So we'll put that in. just, I think, goes right in the middle by the look of it. Yeah, that goes there. And that one underneath. Lovely. And then we'll get the benches in and all the kind of extra bits and bobs. So the benches start parallel with it on the right. Okay, so 4 of those, which is very nice. And then the same across the top on that one. So that is 4 of those benches in. And then we can turn it upside down and do the same on that side. Go on, 4th bench. There we go. And the same here. So 4 of those, and then water fountains ahoy. So 1 there, and 1 there, and swivel it around, and 1 just there, and 1 at the bottom. So that should be fine. So that should make some nice valid running track areas, which is good. And then we'll have paths going through the middle, and it might be worth actually having a path going through the middle as well. Is it worth just actually having a proper set paver floor thing going across there like that? That might be worth doing. I mean, it's going to take them a while to get that done. And then courts. Let's get them in as well. Let's put the courts in. Let's just get all this sort of stuff done. So court and a basketball court. Now, hang on. Oh, someone absent due to sickness. Again, we don't see that a lot. We don't see that a lot these days. It does remind me of one of the previous academia runs when they introduced the sickness concept and all the kids were ill. It was like it's some sort of pox swept the land. Imagine that. Imagine having to stand 2 meters away from everybody all the time. That would be weird. Right, so do that. And then we'll get ourselves benches. So a bench that side and there. And a bench that side and there. And another goon has been chased away out of the school. Little bit disconcerting why there are so many goons hanging around the school still. But there we go. And we will put the sandstone wall. We'll put that straight across there. Just to stop any kind of nefarious shortcutting shenanigans going on. Right, that one. You're getting on with all the extra stuff. These two are building the big tracks. They're laying down all of the now I don't know what running tracks are made of. Rubberized ground, I don't know, whatever. They're putting down the running track stuff. That's what they're doing. What is a running track made of? I really don't know. So they're doing that, whereas this one here, they're just going around and putting all the benches in. They're just going, yep, there you go, bench, all the benches are going in, and you're doing a grand job. Who are you? You're Brianne Twiddy. And there you go, look, now you've got some help from over here. It does look a bit grim with the blueprinting on, doesn't it? Come on. Erase the blueprinting now from all of that. We don't need any of that on anymore. Oh, that looks much nicer. That looks a lot better. Okay, so now they're in the path. They're doing the path, which I do like. I like the path going through the middle. That sort of makes a bit of sense. I quite like that going through the middle. And then we need to do the fence, and we need to do gates and various other bits and bobs. So let's get the fence now in place. So I think it's the fancy fence. And more goons. Go away, goons. Why are you hanging around a school? It's just weird. It's just odd. Go away. Right, and then bring that down to, say... Oh, no, hang on. No, not there. Bring that down to there. And then the fence can continue just there. Right, now, what do we do around here, then? So we want it to kind of be 2 away. Oh, random event time. Yes, please. There's a nationwide competition to find the best language teacher. We shall enter an excellent language teacher, which gives us a 75% chance of getting $3,000. Will we get $3,000? No, we did not. We were unfortunate there. We did not get the award. Better luck next time. Never mind. Never mind whoever we sent. I wonder who we did send. Who did we send? Language. We probably sent, well, Don or Marnell would have gone. I don't know who. I mean, yeah, they would have had to fight it out. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, they would have had, one of those would have gone, I'm pretty sure. But there we go. They didn't win. But never mind. Don't let that get you down. Don't let that get you down. You're still valued people here at Cupboard College. Right, let's finish building this fence. So how are we going to want to do this? Because, yeah, we can't... Oh, no, because I want it to be 2 away. They're going to have to go and rejig this. Because I don't... Oh, no, hang on. The court fence goes straight across like that. Oh, no, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, like that. And then to there. There's a little bit of gap on that side. That court's got a tiny gap just there, but that's absolutely fine. Okay, right. And now all we need to do to actually make these actual valid things is to go to just there and go, yeah, there you go. Running track and running track. And then court just there. So a court there. Yeah, like that'll do. And then 1 just there. Yay, courts. Right, good. So we've got ourselves 4 courts over there. Plus, was there another one over there? No. Where did we put the other court? Or were they just the only ones we had? Okay, whatever. There we go. So, oh no, there it is. There it is. So we've got 1 there, 4 across here, many running tracks. So now we've upped our number of running tracks quite considerably. So we've got loads of them now. So there we go. So that's looking good. So we've got some good sort of PE stuff going on. We are actually lacking a little bit in fields now. We've only got 4 fields. Maybe up here we put some fields, possibly in this gap. That might work. Maybe we should do that. Yeah, maybe we should have some actual fields. Because we've kind of overlooked those. We've got the fancy things in, but not the basics. Okay, right. Does that look okay? Do they look a little bit... They look a little bit messy. I mean, that court is a tiny bit bigger, actually. That's actually a bit annoying. Somebody pointed this out. Somebody said this in one of the comments, and I was going to sort it out, and I never did. Yeah, that court has got that extra square there for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not entirely sure why it has, but there you go. It has. So that's just irritating. So court, away with you, and then court like that. And do you know what? We've got these fences and these gates and things here. Is there any point to having those things in? Is there any actual point? We're going to need a gate over this side somewhere. And we're probably going to need another gate leading up into here. So we might need to move those benches around a little bit. But yeah, do we need those walls in? Really? They're a bit... It's a bit of a waste of time, isn't it now? It's a bit of a waste of time. So fences. Demolish those. Oh, and that bit. Demolish those fences there. Don't want those. Don't want that bit of fence. And then... doors, we will demolish that door, and that door. Okay, so that gives them a little job to do. So go over and just remove the fences, please. Not anything else, just the fences. Thank you very much. Okay, there you go. Look, so fence is done. No, now they're removing the floors. Desist on removing the floors. I thought I'd understood that, but clearly not. Okay, right. Grass back down, you fools. There we go. Okay, so there's no... Yeah, there's no now sort of fences in between them. So we need a doorway over here somewhere. So a fence. So that will probably do the job quite nicely on this side. So let's just put a fence at there. Not a fence, a gate. That's what I mean. Get ourselves a fence door. So put that just there like that. And then we're going to need, yeah, we're going to want a way out from here. That's in the middle of that. Yeah, so we're going to want a way out over there maybe. So have ourselves a gate there, and then probably a gate. Maybe you can't have a gate there because that's just too annoying. Maybe we won't put a gate just there. You're going to have to go to here or here if you want to leave. There we go. That'll do. That is the rule. That's the new law of this place. So then we'll do a little sort of path bit going into there, which is nice. Also that bit and that bit can go like that. And yeah, there we go. The whole new PE bit over here is done, and the running track over there is in use. Can we see the new ones in use? That would be nice. More goons hanging around the school. Cheerio, goons. Bye-bye now. Yeah, let's get... We're not going to have too much money left after this, I don't think. How much is it going to take to put grass all the way... Hang on, let's leave that as a path. All the way to there. 2,200 of your money. So, do you know what? Let's go for it. Let's do that, and then we'll get ourselves the paver floor continuing along there. So the paver floor is a little bit flush, that building. I do like the gap with the grass, but that's where we've got to go with this way. That's absolutely fine. So let's let them get on with this. That's going to take them a long time to put that together, and we've only got £3 left. But here we could put 3. I mean, could we fit 3 in? We could certainly get 2 fields in there, if not 3. So when they've done that, that's what we'll do. We shall work on getting some fields in, and then that should be surely enough for all the PE kind of stuff we ever need in this school. That means there'll be 4, possibly 6 or 7 fields, 5 running tracks, 5 courts. That should be plenty. I mean, we've got 4 swimming pools right now. We could always put some more swimming pools up here if we wanted to. So I think we should be okay for sort of PE things. I would like to think that that would be plenty. I mean, if you like your sport, you've got plenty of choice. Fields, courts, tracks and pools. You've got the lot. Uh-oh, someone's having a food fight. Who was having a food fight? I didn't click on it quick enough. Where is the food fight? I imagine the food fight was here. Although it doesn't look entirely too food fighty. There is one bit of food on the floor. A food scuffle, possibly. A food disagreement. Maybe we should call it that. A food disagreement. But, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'd like to see one of those go full-blown, just completely, completely bonkaloids. Just have, like, food everywhere and all the students covered in the food stuff. Just because that would be interesting. Because the food fights are just normally just one person, I don't know, chucking some spaghetti on the floor. It'd be nice if it went full on. You could see people sort of standing behind the tables and groups of people. Yeah, maybe get them into little sort of gangs or whatever and start chucking food at each other. Because, that would make it a little bit more interesting than just, there you go. One person started to play on the floor. Oh, okay, well, there you go. It's been dealt with. So, well, there we go. That was a very short-lived food fight going on there. But the good news is that grassy area is now done, so let's get ourselves some zones. In fact, hang on, blueprint tool first. How big are these fields? I mean, they're only little. They're only small. I don't think the size of the field really matters. They are 7 by 5. So these don't need to be big. So we could put them in the middle. They could be 8 by 6. Now have another 8 by 6, say there, and then another 8 by 6. And then, okay, that works perfectly. That's wonderful. Hang on then. Right, so field. So 8 by 6 to start with. So 8 by 6. Another field just there. I love the way they just become valid immediately. You don't need to do anything. Oh, that is wonderful. And there, it's just, there's just nothing. We don't need anything clever. There's nice equal gaps on either side. We don't need fences or anything. Yes. I like that. That looks really good. I'm glad they slotted in there. So there we go. So PE stuff now should be absolutely covered. So now it's a case of looking at what we're going to do down here. Oh, they've not done that one tile of grass. Why? What about this particular block here offended you? I do not know. Okay, but there we go. So they can run out and do that. There we go. Lovely. Thank you, person. One thing we are going to do, actually, and this was suggested in the comments, and it's a really good idea. Is that we obviously have all this space up here, lots of space above the road. We do have the very curious, and it's hard to find a use for it, but this area here, just one little tile on the other side of the road of just dirt. We don't really do anything with it. But somebody in the comments said you could put your energy sort of devices in it. You could put your these things up here, so the things that make water and make energy and make electricity and what have you. You could put them down there because they're not doing anything else. You're not using this space for anything. We can't do anything with it. So what can we actually build over there? So objects. So now what would they come under again? What do these things come under? It's not that. What does it come under? Utilities. There we go. So we only want the good stuff. So wind turbines, they don't go there. They can't go there because they're too big, because they kind of require a bit more space. So, and then what about the motorized pumps? The motorized pumps don't go there either. We can't put motorized pumps or wind turbines. We can't have the premium things, but we could get solar panels. Solar panels would go in, and not even water pumps go in. But solar panels do. So we could just have a massive load of solar panels going along there. That might be quite good. That might be worth doing. So we want to get some flooring in first. So let's spend $500 on just getting that bit there with grass. And then we'll slowly but surely just start putting some solar panels along there. Not urgently. I want to put one there just to remind me that that's what we're currently doing, because I will forget. I'll kind of come back and look and go, why did I put grass there? Oh, I don't know. Let's put down a tree or something. So no, I'll put one solar panel down, or maybe a couple. Let's also repair that thing. Thank you very much. Just to remind me that that's what we're doing. But solar panels all along there makes use of that space with something actually practical. And if we put them all the way along, that's quite a lot of solar panels. That is quite a lot of electricity that we will be generating, which is lovely. So let's get one in right now. We'll face it sort of that way. We'll face it upwards. I don't really know what difference it makes to the solar panel. What's the difference? Oh, it's just, okay. We'll just position it that way. So we'll have 2, please. We'll have 2 solar panels. Thank you very much. So let's just have a look at what we do with electric. Hang on, pause time for a second. Where is the electric? That's daily spending. Hang on, what? Oh, no, that's the stuff we built today. No, not that. No, I don't want that. I want cash flow. There we go. So electric, currently we make 1,200 from our turbines, but oh my goodness me, the computers. It's the computers. They're so expensive. But we pay out 4,394. So now, what are we doing? So, okay, one solar panel's gone in. Not going to do the other one that's next to it. No, okay. 1,217. Does that make 17? Is that all it makes? 17. And that's 34. They're a bit rubbish. But it's still fine. We can still line this entire bit with solar panels, and if it makes us, I don't know, $2,000, and it makes us $2,000, and that we wouldn't have had that before. So It'll be long and laborious getting that done, but yeah, that's the current plan for all of these tiles that are across the other side of the road. And thank you, commenting person, for pointing that out, because that's a very good use of that space. Because really, you can't put too much else useful there other than, decoratives like, trees and plants and shrubs and things. So yeah, that's a really good idea. It's perfectly brilliant and common sense. So yes, thank you very much. Okay, so it's the end of day 6. We've only got days 7, 8 and 9 left of year 11, but we've got ourselves a bit of a decision to make. So we're not going to get loads of money. We're going to end up, we've got 3 days left. So day 7, 8 and 9. So we could end up with, I don't know, let's say we get 20 grand on average each day. So we could end up with about 60 grand. So do we want to work on these rooms up here? So get the common area in and get the art room and whatever the other rooms were, the other bits and bobs, the libraries and all that kind of stuff. Do we want to get those in place? Or do we want to look down here and start trying to get the walls and the flooring in and all this stuff for the new structure over here as part of the extension of the sort of sandstone wall building? I'm not entirely sure what we should do, because this will take quite a lot of money. That'll be a lot of money because the walls are really expensive. The flooring will be hugely expensive. We won't do the school park bit. We won't do the park in the middle, but it'll be costly. It'll be really costly to get all that done. And of course, yeah, these rooms are just going to be empty, which is a little bit kind of naff, isn't it? Because you want to make the best use of the space we've got. And we've got rooms that are waiting for something exciting, but nothing going on in them. But alternatively on this, if we do this, when we get to the end of year 11, that means that we will be able to get ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4 more classrooms in. That's 4 more loads of students. That is a lot more money coming in each time, so we can get on with building all the other stuff a bit quicker. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what we should do. Do we finish this bit off? Because it's now this sort of half completed sort of structure, or do we work on this bit here? Well done on catching a smoker. That's very good. I'm swaying toward getting this done. I'm swaying toward getting this bit sorted out. Just because I think then, if we get ourselves at least, we don't have to obviously put anything in these rooms. We don't have to make that an actual toilet or whatever. We don't put the stuff in. We can just get the flooring and the walls done and then get these classrooms set up. And that means we get an extra, whatever that is, 96 students coming in, which we get paid for. And I think we've got plenty of teaching capacity, so we don't need to get any more teachers on board. So we should be okay. So I think we will get all this stuff in. So I'm really sorry, Orange Wall Building. You're being overlooked temporarily, but just you wait. Just you wait. When we get lot 4, your time will come, because you're going to kind of come down this way and it's all going to look very exciting. But yeah, for now, you're kind of just going to get overlooked a tiny little bit, because we're going to go down here and work on the exciting extension to this building. So let's get some walls, get sandstone walls. And then let's just build around the edge, so the edge bit first. And then that's probably quite a big chunk of money anyway, because it's really expensive. Yep, that's a big chunk of our money already gone. We've only got 8 grand left. It's so expensive, so costly doing all this stuff. Okay, there we go. Oh no, don't build yourself so you're stuck. We know what's going to happen. Hang on, let's watch the inevitability unfold. Are they going to build the wall and then find themselves in this bit here, unable to escape? Right, we'll put a door in. It's fine. We'll put a double door just there. Oh no, hang on. Are they actually going to get themselves stuck? Let's have a look. Maybe not. Oh, maybe I've doubted our wonderful building squad. Maybe I've doubted them. I doubted you. I'm sorry, building squad. I'm very sorry. I should not have doubted you. However, we are going to need doors on these bits. So let's get ourselves some doors over here. So door to the toilets over there. Then at the top of the classroom is just there. And then this classroom here, you can go in there. So you can come in from this side. So those doors can go in. And then the special rooms, one there and one there. Why not? And then walls, here we go. Let's say farewell to all of our money, because we are not going to be able to do all this. So, how many? I mean, can we get the classrooms done at least? Can we get them done? That's another 800 monies for a wall. Really expensive walls in the world of academia. I think that's all we're going to get. We've only got 1,500 monies left. And it's not quite there, is it? It's not looking wonderful. Yeah, we're just short. We're just short. Oh, there we go. There we go. And of course, we are paying a little bit back to the bank, aren't we? We're paying a tiny bit of money back to the bank every day as well. What are we paying back? Is it 1,500? Yeah, ish. So 1,450 we pay back each day. And again, you could go, yay, let's repay it with all of our money, but that would be bad. I'd love to get that paid off. I don't like having a loan. I don't like the idea of that. But okay, there we go. I mean, yeah, it let us do all this stuff here. It let us get on with all this building and improving the school and what have you. But yeah, I'd love to pay it back a bit quicker. But we need more students in for that. So I think this is probably the right thing to do. Get in these classrooms. But now, I mean, what time is it? It's not even 11 o'clock in the morning, and we've gone through all of our money. we've just completely burned through all of the cash. So yeah, it'll just be a case of just sitting and waiting for the next day to come around. So let's just wait for day 8, which, you know, it'll be here quick enough. I'll just sit back. I'll have some tea. We'll wait for day 8 to come round, and then we'll finish off these. I think we can finish off the walls. I think we could finish off the walling by the money we get in day 8. I'd like to think that we should be okay to do that. But then whether we can get everything set up, I mean, can we get all that flooring done? Can we get all that done as well with the money from day 8 and 9? I don't know. And then we need to put the stuff in these rooms here to make them actually valid classrooms as well. So there is a little bit of work to do on this. But yeah, right. Well, there we go. We can't do anything right now because we've hardly got any money. So I shall sit back, have tea, and just watch things happen. Okay, day 8 is here. It's coming up to 7 in the morning when we're going to get paid this dwindling amount of money. But, it's okay. Almost 13 grand coming in. So there we go. So we've got ourselves just shy of 16 grand. Let's see how long this is going to last. I don't think it's going to take too long for us to get through that. Another goon chased out of the school. Cheerio, goon bags. Right, okay, so let's get this done. Let's just get the walls in. At least that's something. If we just get the walls in place. So wall there and there and there. And then can we get these walls in here? Come on, we must be able to. Oh, it's so expensive. It's so costly. Okay, there we go. Right, all the walls are in. Now we need to do the floors. And we're going to continue this through. So we're going to continue the lovely sandstone flooring all the way through the building. Because that makes sense. It's the sandstone building. That was really expensive. That block there cost 1,240. Ouch, that was very costly. Maybe in the classrooms, maybe we should have the nice sandstone flooring in the classrooms as well. Just because I think that might be interesting. Right, bathroom tile first. Let's just get that done just there. Just to remind me of that. Those will leave empty for the flooring. But then, yeah, this whole bit here needs to be done with the sandstone flooring. And I don't think we're going to be able to do it. How much is it? Well, hang on. Let's do each doorway. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yay, we've done the doorways. Right, how much is it going to be? It's going to be hang on. We probably can get the classrooms done. So there we go. 1,260 for each one. There we go. The classrooms are done, and now we don't have very much money at all. Okay, bring that like that. And then, yes, we truly are now going to run out of money. So let's not do that anymore. We can, however, remove the door just there. Are they actually going to take the door out? Oh, are they going to take the floor out? No, not the floor. Take the door out. The door. Remove the door. I'm on doors. I've pressed demolish. Take out the doors. And then put the sandstone flooring back in, you wallies. And the doors are gone. Okay, right. Don't do the others. Don't do the other things. And then, yeah, put the floor back in. You fools. Right, there you go. Hang on, move time on. There we go. Right, that floor back in. And then we'll have the same up here, please. Although I suspect I know what's going to happen. Right, doors, even this makes no difference. Take that out. And then try and stop them as soon as they do that. Right, don't take the flooring out. I was just joking. There we go. Okay, so that opens that up a bit. So this can all be nice and open. Oh, crikey. Right, there's an awful lot of romance going on. So hang on, who's doing the thing? So Vincenza Nuenhuis. Oh no, this hasn't gone well for Virginia Sylvester. Don't look, Vincenza Nuenhuis, because yeah, this could be you in a few moments' time. Is confessing their love to Lise Rabinski. Okay, yeah, they're waiting for the confession. The love letter has been handed over. Here we go. Right, how is this going to go, everybody? Come on, hold your breath. Place your bets. Let's see what happens. Yay! It worked. Oh, wonderful. Oh, thank goodness. We see so many of these. But there we go. We've started seeing a few more of those now. Oh, that's very jolly. And it really helps their motivation as well because they're in love and it's wonderful. So there we go. Oh, there we go. A little bit of good news there. Right, so they're slowly getting on with these. We might need to... Would the students, if the whole corridor was done, this whole corridor bit was done with the nice flooring, would they wander over into here if there was no flooring? Would they do that? I'm just thinking we need to have a bit of money to get these set up as valid classrooms. We need to save a little bit of cash just to put chairs and tables and things in. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to have enough money to do all that kind of stuff, to get that whole massive bit of flooring in up there and do all the other stuff as well. I do not know. Do you know what we can do, though? What we can do is we can now remove the blueprinting. Away with you, blueprinting. We don't need you anymore. Do you know what? Just seeing there that we could do with removing. Another goon has been chased away. There's some windows here. We don't want those windows there anymore. Can we particularly that one? That's a very oddly placed window now. That's hugely inappropriate. Maybe we should get rid of that. Yeah, object. Can we get rid of the windows, please? I know you like getting rid of things. Go and take out the windows now. The windows are no longer required. Another student set straight by counselling. Another goon chased out the school. Good grief! How many goons have we got around here? So how many delinquents have we got now? 3. So 2 year 3s and 1 year 4. Are they actually being dealt with appropriately? There's 2 bullies and 1 smoker. So the bullies they've not been caught. The bullies have not been caught yet. Has the smoker been caught? Yes, the smoker has been sent to counselling. But yeah, the bullies have not been got yet. So Brittany Richardson must be the smoker. But Melanie Saverson and Newton Rydelek are being horrid bullies. Stop being bullies, you idiots. It's not good. Okay, hopefully they will get caught and sent over to the counsellors. Because now we've got quite a lot of counsellors, but they're not doing anything. Maybe we didn't need 4. Maybe we didn't need 4 counsellors. Maybe we just needed more monitors. Maybe that would have helped. I do not know. Okay, well, never mind. Right, that's what we've got. We'll stick with the 4. We'll expand over here. There'll be a load more kids coming in. Can we get that corridor bit done? I'd love to get that done. If we could just get that in, that would be nice. Can we afford it? It's 1,400. Oh, we can. Oh, wonderful. Yes, there we go. Right, they can come and finish that off. And that at least gets that kind of route done through the middle there. So these rooms are probably not going to have the flooring done. This area is a bit big. So when we actually get some more money, when day 9 comes around, we will invest it in the tables and chairs and stuff in these rooms. Because we're going to need to do that. Because, yeah, otherwise they're not going to be valid classrooms and that's going to be rubbish. So, so we're going to need to save some money. And then, of course, we'll get some money at the end of the year as well. So we'll get some money from the all our sort of things here. So our passing rate and cleanliness and all that kind of stuff. So we'll get some money from that as well. Hopefully we should get a nice amount of money from that. And that maybe means that we could sort out maybe setting this up as a toilet, so a valid toilet. Maybe get this set up as a common area as well. Possibly, I do not know. It'd be, it depends how much money we get. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, we're going to be doing a little bit of stuff in the build phase of year 12. So I think what we'll do is we'll finish up for now because we're at a nice point sort of leave it. We're going to leave it going until, day 9 will come round. We'll get paid 15.5 grand. We might be able to get some of this stuff sorted with that 15.5 grand. So that'll be quite nice. And then we'll see how we do at the end of year 11. We'll have a little look and see how well we've done. I mean, yeah, we've had quite a few dropouts, which is unfortunate, but there we go. Can't be avoided, really. And then, then we'll get on with it. We'll get into the build phase. We'll have more students coming in. We can claim that grant, which will be very, very nice. We can also get, we'll have to do some more routing and stuff as well. Get more monitors, get more janitors, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, plenty to still do. But I mean, yeah, we've run out of space already. Look at that. Once all that's in, we are now down to getting ourselves lot number 4. We need lot number 4, and that's it. That is the full amount of space we can have for Cupboard College. But yeah, it's a little while to get to that. Of course, we're going to pay off our loan first. I still don't like having a loan. So yeah, little way to go until we can get that extra bit of land. Let's get all this in, get the students in, get the room set up, get our little sort of lovely school park thing done in there, and then we can think about expanding out that way toward our final bit of land. But yeah, we won't be doing that in the nearest of futures, I don't think. It'll be a couple of parts until we get to that. But yeah, we'll finish up for the moment. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be very lovely, lovely indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Academia School Simulator. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. These people are eating the tables. They're just devouring the tables. They're so hungry. There's no atmosphere at all. Were you sat in the car park? Are you sure you came to the right place? Mein Knien stan in Brand. If you want to order meatballs made of snails, you need to be really certain about this.